हाँ, मेरे को लगता था ये जो ऑडिशन ले रहा है उसको समझ नहीं है शायद, अगर वो रिजेक्ट कर रहा था तो मैं हमेशा वही सोचता था कि नहीं, इनका लॉस है। एंड आई थिंक वही चीज़ से मैं चलता रहा, आगे बढ़ता रहा, एंड खुद को ही मोटिवेट करता रहता था। अगर नहीं होता तो शायद ये आज मैं बोल भी नहीं पाता बट तब मैं यही सोचता था।
When you look at the journey of people who have made a name for themselves in the industry with little to no connection within the rather incestuous and isolated environment, you can't imagine the leaps and bounds these people have had to go through in order to create a niche for themselves. The chances of quote unquote making it is extremely slim, and the odds are always stacked against you. It's human nature to work with your own kind, and the need to change is usually met with a lot of restraint and protest with most humans. If you told a boy coming from Gwalior who was making his debut with a rom-com in 2011 that mostly went viral on the internet that he will one day become one of the most bankable commercial actors from Hindi cinema, the person himself will call your bluff on such foreshadowing. So is the case of Kartik Aaryan currently, a person loved by the masses who has a sincere and undeniable connection with the public and yet is an actor most people, especially online, try to discredit for the love and attention that he gets. Is it the case of genuinely doubting his range and ability, or just the annoyance of growing popularity? What is it that perturbs so many people online seeing Kartik's growing success? If the case is of one considering him to be a mediocre talent lacking range, I can name several actors who thrive due to the structures around them that let them persist and grow despite the lack of talent that they possess. What one fails to recognize, however, is that in an industry which constantly gives opportunities to actors while having multiple commercial failures, actors like Kartik Aaryan don't have that luxury. History has proven how the soft cushioning doesn't exist for everyone in the film industry, and there is a genuine sense of respect I have for the man for his tenacity and strategic mindset of not only surviving but thriving. Whenever an actor is associated with commercial successes, oftentimes the industry and environment around you tries to discredit that monumental success. Kartik was often labeled as a one-trick pony, only having the ability to play the lovable cheeky boy next door. The media had created this perception that the man only resonates with women bashing roles, and his only claim to fame is movies centered around portraying women as evil. Many may think about why I'm making this video, but it takes me back to the moment I started rooting for the guy to really create an impact in the industry. And it was when he sat for an interview with Rajiv Masand after the monstrous success of Sonu Ki Titu Ki Sweetie. The interview seemed to come across as agenda driven and solely intended to label Kartik and his association with Love Ranjan as being offensive. This is where Kartik, with restraint and a sense of respect for the interviewer, held his ground in talking about what makes the most noise in the industry and how horse blinkers usually are placed only for the commercially successful projects, and how one forgets about the creative choices that were made but didn't create such hoo-ha at the box office. This is the case that I felt for both Vijay Deverakonda and Kartik Aaryan, actors who were constantly labeled as the Arjun Reddy women bashing guy or the Pyar Ka Panchnama rant dude. But everyone casually forgets about projects like Geeta Govindam, Dear Comrade, and the case of Kanchi, Silvat and Akashvani with respect to Kartik. You're looking at the case of an actor signing his second film that focuses on the hard-hitting subject of marital rape, but everyone, of course, only wants to focus on how Sonu was a toxic friend and a cockblock in Sonu Ki Titu Ki Sweetie. This is how perceptions are created, and one starts labeling artists as absolutes. I still reiterate on how bloody tough it is to create a niche for yourself within this film industry. And not only has Kartik done that, but has thrived to become one of the most dependable stars at the box office. While everyone can criticize the quality of his successful ventures like Lukka Chuppi, Pati Patni Aur Wo and Bhool Bhulaiya 2, one still can't deny that intellectual and creative circles might hate on it. But the man has a grasp on mass India, probably like no other actor from his generation. The criticism that I still often vocalize regarding Kartik is his range as an actor and whether he has the ability to portray darker, more sinister roles, and this is where Freddy comes into the picture. A teaser that genuinely has me curious whether Kartik can surprise us all. I believe he could only partially do so with Dhamaka, which was mostly a hit and a miss, but the eerie and dark tone of Freddy really has me keen. A lot of people after the announcement really were stating that Freddy might be an underwhelming project because of which they have gone the OTT route, but I think Kartik is way too smart to acknowledge the current environment of films working and not working, and had always planned for the venture going straight to digital. Yes, my skepticism also is at its peak because the director of the film recently made Plan A, Plan B, which was a colossal torture by the way. The less I say about that, the better. But I hope I'm proven wrong regarding this venture. The OG fans might remember when I envisioned comedic actors like Johnny Lever being cast in a role of a serial killer, and how it'll be so riveting to see him in that avatar. And I hope Kartik can successfully prove the naysayers wrong, including me who doubt his range as an actor. And that was the video, guys. Write down in the comments below what do you think about Kartik Aaryan, his monstrous success, and whether he can prove himself and his range with Freddy. Please don't forget to follow me on Instagram, the handle's right in front of you. Follow me at JammyPants4. Also, please support us by smashing the like button and subscribing to our channel for weekly content ahead. Thank you for watching.